Today we're going to do a strength-based yoga practice. So if you do happen to have some blocks handy, that'll be really helpful. If you don't, it's alright, but you will get more benefit out of today's practice if you have these babies. Alright, so we'll get started. We'll just start to loosen up the shoulders first. So send the fingertips down towards the mat and slide the shoulders away. And we'll just take 3 big breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Just 2 more breaths, just coming into the practice. Last breath. You can blink the eyes open or keep them closed. We're sending the right ear to the right shoulder and sending the shoulders away, pressing into the fingertips. Start to draw the chin towards the right shoulder. And start to draw the chin towards the sky. Find your way back to center and send the left ear over to the left shoulder. Start to send the chin towards the left shoulder. And the chin towards the sky. Good, finding your way back to center, curl the toes underneath you, start to bring yourself onto all fours. I'm going to start to warm up the wrists here, making sure the fingertips are spread. Begin to rock forward and back over the wrists for 4. And as it is a strength-based yoga practice, if you want to come onto plank, that is also okay. Start to circle around the wrist now for 4, drawing the belly button towards the spine and sending the heels away. Start to circle in the other direction for 4, 3, 2, and last time, sending yourself into down dog. Start to gently pedal out the heels, just getting a little bit more comfortable. Okay, take your static down dog, inhale, breathe through the back. Exhale, gently roll into plank. Take your chaturanga, pause here, inhale, press back to plank. Start to bring yourself into child's pose. So really scrape nose, chin, chest along the mat. And we'll rise into a low cobra, taking the hands off the mat. We'll pause for 4, 2, good. Step the hands down, find your way back to down dog. And we'll pick up the right leg and lower the right leg. Good, 3 more times, pressing into both the index finger and the palm of the hands. Last time, keep the right leg high, roll forward. Rolling onto the left heel, find a side plank, sending the right hand towards the sky. Pause for 4, 3, 2. Good, send the right knee to the right armpit, step the right foot to the left hand. Or find a lizard lunge, rolling forward and back for 4. And set your left knee down, finding half splits, sweeping the right hip back and rolling forward and back. It's a great time to take your blocks. If you want to get a little deeper, just hold on to the blocks and invite the belly button to find the thigh. Popping the blocks to the side, left foot steps to meet right. Pausing in Uttanasana. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, begin to soften. Inhale, rise up. Set the hands to prayer at heart center. We'll sit forward in chair. Extend the hands and pause for 4. Good, pick the heels up. Come to sit on the heels. Use your hands if you need to. Or slowly bring yourself down onto the mat. Catch your shins with your block and roll onto your low back. Inhale, extend the block away. Exhale to rise up. Sweep the block underneath your feet. Release the block. Inhale, send the block away. Good. Exhale, rise up. Block comes underneath the feet. Release it with your right hand. Inhale, move away. Exhale, take it up. Sending it back to center. Draw the belly in. Send the block away. One more time. Releasing with the right hand. Send it back overhead. Draw the belly in, cross your legs and send the block back down. Take your hands down, return to down dog. And once again, just pedal around, finding that nice natural position. Inhale to breathe through the back. Exhale, let the air out of the stomach. Let's roll forward, finding that plank position. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, press to side plank, pressing into the right heel and sweeping the left leg up. Let's pause with 4. 3, press into the right heel, 2. And 1. So the left knee to the left armpit, sweep it to the right hand. Back to lizard, let's roll forward and back. 2 more times. And last time. Good, set the right knee down, sweep the hips back, catch your blocks if you'd like to use them. You can point and flex the toe, it makes it a little more comfortable. Or start to send the belly button towards the thigh and just keep the toes flexed. Good, we got one more. Nice, release the blocks, right foot steps to meet left, blocks move to the side and we pause. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, begin to soften. Inhale, rise back to center. Send my hands to prayer. Return to chair. Draw the belly in and send the hands forward. We pause for 4. 3, sit back a little more just because you can. Good, let's pick up those heels. Come and take a seat. Good, drawing the belly in. Take your seat again and take your block. Okay, this time we're sitting in a boat position with the knees bent. We'll take the block and bring it underneath the right knee and tap the left toes onto the mat. We're going to swap the legs over and just keep tapping, moving your block side to side. Try to keep the chest up and draw the belly in. Good. We'll just keep going 4 more times. Hopefully you're starting to feel your stomach fire up just a little bit. 2 more times. Cool. 1 last time. Very nice. Pop the block to the side and gently roll it down. Give yourself a little rock side to side. Exhale, draw the chin towards the chest. Rolling forward and back. Bring yourself into an upright position. Cross the knees. Hug the knees in towards the chest. Hugging your ankles together. Pause here for 4. Drawing the belly in. Good. Take your blocks. Bring them to the side, roll forward and pick your butt up and pause for 4. 2, very good. Sweep the feet back. Start to bring yourself to down dog again and release the blocks to the side. Once again, we'll pull out the heels. Okay, let's pick up the right leg and release the right leg. 3 more times. 2 more times. And last time, keep the right leg high. Exhale, let's open up the hip, drawing the right heel to the left wrist. Roll the right shoulder back, pause for 4. Inhale, keep breathing through the right hip. Good, set the right knee towards the right armpit. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hip. Returning to lizard lunge again for 4. Trying to open up that hip. Good, let's release the right butt. So we'll set the right foot over to the left side of the mat. If you want to use your block to release your butt a bit more, set the right knee onto the block. When we start to melt down, by now you should feel your butt talking to you. You don't, just send your shin a little bit more forward and then try to square off the hips. So the left hip's coming in line with the right. And we just pause here. And just go to your happy place and imagine this is the most comfortable thing you've ever done. So relaxing. So we'll take 1 more breath, opening up that booty, and then we'll just pop the hips up and pop the block to the side. Send your left leg around to meet your right, and once again, hug everything in, pausing for 4. And this time, if you can, keep hugging the knees in, extend the hands away from you for a little bit more work. From here, we want to get the blocks again and work on that strengthening exercise. Hugging the knees in, roll towards the blocks, pick your butt up and pause for 4. 3, 2, very good. Sweep the feet back. If you can, do a full jump back. I'll meet you there one day. And we'll take it down dog. Woo. Pick up the left leg and release the left leg. 3 more times. 2 more times. Last time, send the left heel up, sweep the left heel towards the right wrist. Draw the left shoulder back to meet the right. Keep breathing through the left hip. Sweeping the left knee to the left armpit, we find lizard lunge. Rolling forward and back, getting open through the right hip. Left foot comes over to the right wrist. Take your block and bring it underneath the left knee to really get into that butt. It's optional, you don't have to. It gets really intense. If you want more, send your shin a little closer to the mat and keep thinking about sweeping your left hip back to meet your right. Should be a lot of sensations going on here. Yay. We love sensations. We do, we do. One more breath. Good. Release the block. And we'll sweep the right leg around for one more round. Have our strengthening work. Send the knees in. Squeeze the thighs. If you can, release the hands for 4, 3, 2. Good. Send the blocks down. Roll forward, squeezing the thighs to the chest. The pleats drawn in, and we pause for 4, 3. Can be fun to add a little rock and a little start to take it back and into your down dog. Well done. Send the hands down. We'll take another flow. Rolling forward into high plank. Exhale to your chaturanga and hover off the mat. Inhale to press back to plank. We'll send the hips back and slowly scrape nose to chest along the mat. Take a sphinx just to open up the shoulders because we've been doing a lot of leaning forward. Sending the elbows underneath the shoulders. Tailbone reaches towards the heels and the heart reaches forward. We pause for 4. Keep pressing into the forearms. I love this one so much. Good. Set the hands down. Curl the toes under and find your way back to down dog. This time we're going to walk, float or fly to center, however you want. But today I'm going to suggest send your thighs towards your chest. Gaze in between the hands. Draw the belly in, lift the hips and land in between the hands. Let your head hang. Inhale and lift halfway. Exhale, soften. Inhale, rise up. Set your hands to prayer. Sit back. Pause for 4. Taking our Bakasana and crow pose, sending our hands down. Draw the index fingers towards each other and bend the elbows back as if you're taking a chaturanga. Pick up the heels, allow the knees to find either the triceps or the armpits and just begin to look forward. From here, allow the feet to float up off the mat, once again pausing for 4, 3, 2. Pick up the hips, draw the belly in, jump back, return to down dog. Well done. Roll forward into plank. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale back to plank. And start to bring yourself back to child's pose. Slowly scraping nose, chin, chest along the mat. Once again, we'll find sphinx. Press into the forearms and send the heart forward. Drawing the tailbone down towards the heels and really down. Well done. Okay, bring yourself back to Vinyasa, child's pose. Inhale to breathe through your back. Exhale, let the air out of your stomach. We'll send the elbows towards each other and we'll start to bring the palms of the hands together. Taking a dolphin, pick up your heels. Inhale to breathe through your back. Exhale, maybe walk the toes in a little bit more if you've got the range. We're picking up the chin, rolling the chin in line with the fists. In front of the fists, in line with the fists, and behind the fists. We'll do 3 more, just rolling forward and back. 2 more. And very last time. Good. Find your way back to child's pose, reaching the hands forward. And as you exhale, gently roll all the way up. So we'll take our stealth into a stealth pose. Just sweeping the feet forward. We're going to flex the toes here. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, begin to fold over the legs. Start to move the toes forward and back for 4. And on the last one, let your feet flex. Take your block and bring it behind your feet. Inhale, breathe through your back. As you exhale, drag the kneecaps towards the hips and melt down. Inhale to breathe through the back. Exhale, kneecaps to hips. One last time, inhale through the back. Exhale, kneecaps to hips. Staying as low as you can, release the block. Take the other block and bring it towards your knees. We're coming into Vinyasa. The elbows come back as if we're taking a chaturanga. The belly's drawing in. Chest is towards the toes, and we pick the feet up to pause for 4. 3, 2, bend the knees. Curling the toes behind you. Start to send yourself back to down dog. And take 2 full breaths. Little workout there. Exhale to curl through the spine, finding your way to plank. Chaturanga. Back to plank. And find your way back to child's pose. Take 2 full breaths. Last breath. And if you'd like to return to dolphin, you're more than welcome to. If you prefer to take a headstand, take whatever headstand you'd like. I'm going to take a tripod. So my hands come down, my head's in front of my hands, drawing the belly in and lifting one leg at a time. Coming here, we're going to add some ab work on. Exhale, draw your knees in towards your chest, and inhale, lift back to center. We'll do 3 more. Exhale, take it down. Good. Inhale, take it back up. 2 more times. And last time, how's the stomach? The weirdest ab exercise you've ever done. Okay, so now we bring the knees towards the triceps, squeeze the knees in towards the thighs and gaze forward, pausing in crow. 3, 2, good. Add your jump back as best you can and find your way back to down dog. Let's roll forward, picking up the low back, the mid back and the upper back. Exhale, take a chaturanga. Inhale, press to plank. Start to bring yourself into child's pose and take a few breaths here. We'll start to release the wrists a little bit, rolling up into a kneeling position. Bring your hands to fists. Start to gently roll the wrists around, taking it into the other direction. Gently sending the fingertips towards your stomach and releasing, and then doing the other side. And once again, releasing that. So we're going to return to Vinyasa. So we'll start with our starting position. Sending the feet forward. Take your block, keep it handy. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bring the block over the toes. Inhale, breathe through the back. Exhale, draw the kneecaps towards the hips. Inhale, breathe through the back. Exhale, kneecaps towards the hips. 2 more. Inhale, breathe through the back. Exhale, kneecaps towards the hips. One last time. Very good. Gently roll up. Sending the block back side. I'm going to draw the belly in and send the heart towards the toes. The hands are either side of the knees. Elbows are back like a chaturanga. Press into the hands and we lift 4, 4, 3. Flex the feet. 2 and 1. Good. Cross the legs. Sweep the feet back. And pop the blocks to the side. Well done. One last breath. Good. Let's exhale to roll forward. Press to plank. Lifting back up. Return to child's pose. This time you can take either a headstand, a dolphin, a headstand, maybe even a forearm stand. I like to do mine with my hands in prayer. Drawing the belly in, gazing forward, yourself into child's pose, sending the feet down one at a time. And pausing here. Well done. Let's exhale to gently roll up. Bit of inversion playtime today. And we're coming back into that Vinyasa position. This time we're going to play with a little bit of a angle pose. So we'll use the blocks as well. So we've opened up the butt a little bit. So we'll just see how we go with that. I'm going to stay facing you. So you can just keep your right leg forward for now. Take your left leg and just see if you can jam your left tricep in against your thigh. And if you've made it this far, that's pretty much all you need for now. So the left hand comes down, then the right, and we lean forward just like we did when we were doing our staff work. Draw the belly in, just keep pressing the tricep into the thigh and pick everything up, 4-4. Very great way to build strength. 2 and 1. Good, take it down. And once again, we'll find that stuff. Just releasing the hip hamstrings, my bad. Inhale, breathe through your back. Exhale, melt down. 2 more breaths. And very last breath, well done. Exhale to gently roll up. The blocks come to your side. And you pick up the right knee. Shoving, such a beautiful word, shove the tricep against the thigh. You can place it there gently. And we're bringing both hands onto the blocks. Now we lean forward as if you're sending your chest towards your thighs. Press into your hands, elbows are back like a chaturanga, and just let your butt peel off the ground. If you can't even do that, that's okay, I didn't say it very nicely. But if you're not quite there, just press into your heel and allow your butt to lift. Otherwise, keep pressing and lifting, 4-4. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Coming all the way down. Let's sweep the hands behind the feet or use your block again. Inhale to breathe through the back. Exhale, let the kneecaps find the hips. 1 more breath. Okay, exhale to gently roll up. You can do the same thing and just keep building up the strength, or if you really want to play with a angle, you're more than welcome to do that. So once again, tricep goes into the thigh. It's very glamorous. And this time, before we lean forward, just cross your ankles. So you're hugging them in nice and tightly. Keep sending your tricep back into your thighs and just lean forward. Still finding the chaturanga with the arms as you lean forward. The legs are going to lift up. And as you draw those elbows back, keep looking forward and you'll find the legs just casually move out towards the side. We draw the belly in to lift back to center. And let's come to sit down. Not too bad at all. Yes. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, begin to fold. Inhale to breathe through the back. Exhale, melt down. 1 more breath. Good. Exhale, gently roll all the way up. Let's do the other side. So, once again, the tricep comes in against the thigh and the hands find the blocks. We cross the ankles, just squeezing them in, and just think chaturanga, gaze forward. That's really all you need to do. Draw the belly in. Chaturanga, elbows go back, elbows go back, elbows keep going back, and we just keep looking forward. Good. Coming all the way back up. All you do is straighten the arms and the body's going to follow. Beautiful thing. Okay. So once again, let's come back into Dandasana or staff. Just folding forward. Inhale to breathe through the back. Exhale, melt down. Good. 1 last breath. Excellent. Drawing the belly in. Find your way back to center. And that's a great place to finish. If you want to try that series without the blocks, it's going to ask for a little bit more strength, but it can be a lot of fun, so you're more than welcome to do that. Just once again, sending your hands down, crossing the legs, leaning forward, sending elbows back, and you're just kind of hanging out here. Then you straighten the arms, find your way back to center, take it down, Dandasana from the center. 1 more breath, exhale, roll up. And you bend the knees, and once again, just use the blocks if you want to. It can take time to build up strength. Everyone's expecting you to do it in, I don't know how long this is going for, 20-25 minutes or something. Okay, so sending the tricep down, crossing the legs, use the block if you want, or just start to lean forward, send the elbows back, and the body just casually comes over to the side. We hang out here, start to straighten the arms to come back to center. And then you've made it back. So I'm just going to finish you off with a happy baby. And I'm going to invite you to do a little psoas release. Just getting into the low back. Because we've done a lot of forward folds. So it can just be a nice little release to finish up. So we'll send the block underneath your hips. This is like my absolute favorite pose. As much as I like inversions, catching the feet, just let your butt just relax onto the block. Inhale, breathe through your back. Exhale, let the air release through your stomach, just gently melting down. Okay, in your own time, just gently begin to wriggle the block out, away from you, taking yourself over to one side. Gently bringing yourself into your upright seated position. I like to end every practice by sending my hands to prayer. Just bow the head forward. And take these last few moments to send some loving thoughts to your incredible self and your amazing body. For all the incredible things you do each and every day. For all the ways you show self-love. Which in turn makes it a little easier to extend love to others. And as always, it is such a joy and a privilege to share that